Hi guys, and today is going to be our conclusion about Redux technology. It's excellent technology and we implemented based on it our production application, but we come to its limit. I would like to show where it limits and where you need to implement something more capable than Redux. But before it, I would like to mention one very important issue that I noticed working with Redux. And let's start. This is a real estate application and we need to take list of cities from database. And when we do it, everything starts with our component. Inside of our component, we wrap it with a Redux connect function, and we want to give the possibility to run cities actions. On class level we specify need, and this need will be executed on server side. And also we would like to bind to cities which is on store, and we want to use cities inside of our components. And if we take a look on our actions, we have this method, and this method just dispatch cities get, and this is a promise. It will be asynchronously taken from, in this case, from Firebase. But you can see, if we take a look on our Firebase, that we structure our data based on cities, and then it has zip code, and then it has individual houses. And we naturally, on the cities page, we want to take only the cities. So in Firebase, I just need to add to my JSON request shallow true, but then it means that you will get only keys. And inside of my components, I definitely want to iterate over keys, and it is possible, and here it's implemented correctly, and that I run this object keys on prop cities. But naturally, what we have, that in component will receive props, we did manipulation here. Everything is fine on client, that if I take the cities and use it, suppose I can do it even here, so it will be conditional. If our cities are present, I would like to render this component. And when you come to, so you save, and we come to our application, it reloads, and on client everything looks perfect. Okay, it's still okay, everything looks perfect. And if you take a look on Redux store, I just don't worry about, I need to restart my server, that on Redux store city is present. Yeah, everything is fine, and they are taken from server side. And if you take a look on store, it exists, everything is fine. But so if on client everything works, and you can check in the store, they exist. So you can see that all of this list of city exists. And it may seem that everything works, but if you try to find it in the content, you will not be able to do this. Why this happens? Because on server side, when React takes your component and render it to string, it doesn't run this method. So any manipulations here will be visible on client. So if I start from the home page here and come here, yeah, everything will be fine. So I will see my content here. But if I start from this page, it means that it is generated on the server. My content will be absent because this is lifecycle method of React component, and they are not present when server-side application is rendered to string. So I will do it completely this method, and here conditionally I need to check on props, and the same here. And when it will be rendered, this props cities maps is not a function. This props, okay, it's keys, because I forgot it's either object keys or it would be easier to use Lodash. Yeah, and yeah, you can see that your content is present. Other than that, it shows its perfect implementation. It works great. So we advise you to use for, I would say, small and middle-sized application, but let's see on pretty large example. Suppose we come to Glenview and our data is structured that on pretty large North Chicago suburbs we have a significant list of cities, and especially if most of our users are mobile users, and when they request this page, problem number one, that for this list, for a thumbnail, we need only a small part of information. But because it's not easy to take and manually, it is theoretically possible, but practically it will not happen. So you need to select only those fields that you want to show here, and request. When I enter to the full house, then I need to request everything besides those properties that I also have. And additionally, due to the data structure, our houses can be classified by zip codes, and this is all our zip, but there is another classification by home types. And definitely these houses are present in both of this classification. And when the user comes first to zip and then to family types, we have a significant amount of overfetch. And it is still possible, probably on small application, to implement manual caching, but it would be very hard. And something like, if we come to home page and suppose here we plan to request to get cities for sale, cities for rent, we always face a significant problem. We either need to change our data structure, or we need to somehow do several requests to the server, and it just doesn't seem right. And I guess we plan and we made another decision to switch to Relay, because when your project grows over certain limits, Relay is a solution to go. Why? Because it has automatic caching, it has optimistic updates, it has pagination, and pagination, it's possible, it's not even hard to implement it with Redux, but still you have to do it manually. And you cannot foresee any like edge cases and a lot of stuff. And yeah, this is our experience. And finally, I would like to express our gratitude for your comments, for positive, and it was very pleasure to read that you like these tutorials, and thank you. And was a tutorial about Redux. It's excellent technology, so if you have a small middle-sized project, please use it, and look forward for our related tutorials. Thank you.